Alright, so in this video, there's a message here, as in money has power. So so one person with a lot of money could make a huge difference, but it could be in a negative way. I didn't. It happened in quite a few timelines, like before when Canada confederated, in different countries, different places, even now when before Canada was even created. So I didn't know what time specifically to do to talk about. So I got some interviews from grade 8s, and here's what they said. Do you know a person who has money and power over people?
I think it was between the Europeans and the Aboriginals.
I do know someone who has money and power over people. I'm going to say that it is either the Prime Minister of Canada or the President of the United States, because they do have money and they have power, but they also are not just bad, they're also good. So even though they have a bunch of money and they have power, they still can use it for good stuff.
Well, I guess an example is when the federal government wanted the First Nations to forget about their culture and bring them into Christianity.
In 1860, the first Prime Minister, John A. Macdonald.
Does that person does horrible or negative things for their own use?
The Europeans had much more money, so they knew that they could take over the Aboriginals' land. So indeed, I'm pretty sure they did do that.
Not really, but maybe sometimes. Probably not though, because they use it to help their country and help everyone around them, not just for themselves. Unless you're a bad president or prime minister.
Well, the federal government didn't really care about the First Nations culture, even though First Nations had it for more than 100 years.
He used his power to take away the First Nations children to put them in residential schools.
Why do you think that person did that to those people?
Because even though they're already rich people, they still wanted more land. So they knew the people in Canada were much weaker, like the Aboriginals, much weaker. They just wanted more land for themselves.
They use it to help everyone, to help the society.
I guess the federal government just wants to turn the First Nations into their own people.
John A. Macdonald wanted First Nation kids to be taught Christianity and how to do different tasks until the age of 16.
After those interviews, I decided to do an example of money as power for the federal government in the 18th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. When the federal government tried to take away the traditions and culture from First Nations so they could turn into their own people. And here's an animation of me showing how money has power. So that's it for this video after this animation, and yeah. Money is power.